Ladies and gentlemen, the fated day has arrived. Summer Game Fest, the fated week rather, but anyway, the fated week begins with Summer Game Fest, or as I like to call it, the Geoff Fest. The Geoff Fest has come and went. I have also come, not went though, still here, alas, I'm still here. Some of the stuff that was revealed today, I liked a lot of the games that were had at this Summer Game Fest. I think this was probably one of the better Summer Game Fests in my memory. I don't remember any of the other ones being too memorable, but then again, I also don't have that great of a memory, I feel like, so maybe what I just said really doesn't really matter, but it's whatever, I suppose. I'd also like to add a disclaimer that I'm just covering the games that I thought looked interesting. The games that I'm covering here, there were way more games showcased at the Summer Game Fest. If you want to check them out, obviously check out the Summer Game Fest video, or maybe check out some of the clips that they're putting out. So anyway, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, the developer kind of threw some shade at Mario Kart, I think. But in any case, it was really cool looking. Obviously, it's a Sega game. What's not to love? You got the blue guy, you got the red guy, you got the yellow dude as well. The more interesting part of the trailer were some of the characters that they're introducing. They got the one and only, my beloved, Hatsune Miku. If I could, I'd probably marry the game. And of course, they got the guy from fucking Yakuza games. And of course, they got Joker from Persona 5. It's cool. You know, it's a very Smash Bros moment with all these different characters that they're adding. They also brought in the GOAT himself, Chicken Jackie. Look at this. Racing Jackie. They got fucking Steve from Minecraft, which is cool. The Minecraft in general. Oh, wait, let me show you the thing as well. Let me show you the shade.
Also, unlike another kart racing game,
Yeah, that smile.
will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Cooked. They absolutely cooked. I mean, this guy had a full smile on when he roasted Mario Kart. So it was cool. I like the little announcement for Sonic Racing. I thought it was really cool. Enough. The next game that we have going on is Mouse PI for hire. This game has been teased for a while now. I forget when it was shown originally, but I remember there was some like pre-alpha footage being shown of it. And I thought it looked really cool. It was very, when I first saw it, it was very like Cuphead style, but obviously black and white, so not all the colors not there. And as someone who thrives off of picture books, that was a real disappointment. The colors were big. No colors? What are you talking about, dude? Come on.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's
Yeah, I mean, the art style is super unique. I love it. The Cuphead art style is gorgeous, I think.
They won't even know what hit them.
And of course, Troy Baker. You know, Troy Baker is such a big name in the games industry now as a voice actor. I think it's kind of crazy that he's just basically in everything. Like the games industry just Control-C, Control-V, copy-pasted Troy Baker onto every fucking video game on this planet. I first fell in love with Troy Baker. I mean, I'm still in love with the guy, shout out. But I fell in love with Troy Baker with his performance as Booker DeWitt in BioShock Infinite. And now he's just everywhere, which is crazy. Good for him. But also, let the other people shine as well. I feel like that's pretty important too. Arc Raiders. Now, this game has been announced already.
First announced at
but
the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders.
They just showcased some more world building, I think. Things regarding how Arc Raiders is supposed to play out anyway. Yeah, I think, because I played through some of the closed beta. It was very fun. I also really like the world that they've set up for this game. It's very, I don't know what exactly like the word for it, like dystopian sci-fi. It's that classic, it's very Blade Runner-esque in a way. Maybe not. It's like a mix of Blade Runner, Dune. There's some Star Wars like Tatooine vibes in there from what I've played, and then also looking at this, it looks just really cool. I also this part is a vibe, big vibe. So, yeah, I mean, I think this game is going to be... I'm just going to buy it. It looks really cool. I've played it. It's really fun. I had a great time with it. So, shout out Arc Raiders. Looks really cool. I like it. The next one is Mafia: The Old Country. I never played through. I played through a tiny bit of Mafia. I think they remastered the first one. But I've always liked, I don't know, you know, the themes of like the mobs and stuff. Like, I thought it was really cool. You know, like fucking, you know, Tony Soprano, you know, things like that. I thought it was really cool. This serves as a prequel to the 3 Mafia games that are already out. The story that they're teasing here looks really interesting. And of course, it's using Unreal Engine 5, so it looks very, very, very pretty. It's a shame though. I wish that they still used their proprietary engine, because I know they use their own engine for Mafias, you know, for all the 3 Mafias. I wish that they kept it and continued to reiterate on it, because what they did with the remake for Mafia 1 I thought looked really, really cool. But, you know, whatever. If they can accomplish what they can accomplish imaginatively, like if they can really put out their imagination there through Unreal Engine 5 and it makes it easier for them, fuck it. It looks good. The next game is Lies of P Overture. So this is an expansion pack, or like a DLC for Lies of P, which I have not yet played, and I should, but it looks really good. Obviously, this is a very beloved game. People really loved this game when it came out. It was a surprise to many as far as how good the game was going to be when it came out. So this, people are very excited for. I can tell. Another thing is that it fucking shadow dropped, so people are going to be playing it today, right now. I need to play through the base game and then get into Overture, because this looks really sick. I also really love the Victorian era art style of Lies of P. I thought it was always very interesting and it looked really beautiful to me. So this is nice. Definitely gonna play this. Well, I gotta play the base game first, but anyway, I don't know who the fuck that is. Nightcrawler looking person right there. But there's that. Obviously the enemy design is crispy as hell. I'm seeing less puppets. I'm seeing more Dark Souls-y, Elden Ring-y type enemies, which is cool. I like to see that. I just didn't realize that the game stretched that far beyond sort of the whole puppet idea, which is fine. I think it's cool. Expand everything. I like that. It's awesome. The next game, now I don't have a VR set. I just thought it looked really interesting, but there was a whole Deadpool thing which I thought looked really cool.
A wet one on the lips, comma, waved.
The people also clearly are excited for it. I agree. It looks really cool.
Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
What song is this?
Friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
I mean, what's not to love? It's Deadpool, it's VR. I'm sure people have been dying to play as Deadpool to some degree after the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, so it looks really cool. I like it. I mean, I don't have a VR headset. I fucking wish I did, but that shit's expensive, so I will not be playing this game at all, which is fine. I don't care too much. I just thought it looked really interesting. The next game is Dying Light, The Beast. I played through Dying Light 1. I got through a tiny bit of Dying Light 2. I always thought Dying Light itself looked really cool. And of course, you know, the zombie genre in general is just nice. And I think Techland is still using their proprietary engine, which is really awesome. I'm happy that they are. So this isn't using Unreal Engine. I forget what Techland uses for their own... The Techland engine? I don't fucking... The Tech engine? Bit redundant, I feel like. Kinda. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I like it. It's very dark. It's very greedy. You know, very scary. Seems, anyway. And I think we're reprising the role of Brain, who we played as in Dying Light 1. So it's cool that we're back in his shoes. And again, the engine looks, you know, much improved. It just looks like a slightly upgraded version of what they used for Dying Light 2. I don't know if it's the exact same engine. Like, it very well could be. Yeah, it's guns, melee weapons. You also get, I don't know how Crane has like Omega strength here. He has some crazy, I don't know how, just bro's been doing his overhead presses. The way he picked up that hammer, crazy. Anyway, so it's coming soon this year too, which is cool. May or may not get it. I really don't know. And then after that, this one.
This game draws inspiration from classic
Hold on, let me get to the. So immediately, the themes of the game I'm in love with. Beethoven and Dinosaur made a game that I played back in 2021 called The Artful Escape that I adored, loved, and still love. It has a very special place in my heart. I love the fuck out of that game. So it's cool that they're still in the game making business. I'm playing this game day one. It looks really awesome. Of course, the soundtrack is killer. Big fan of the soundtrack. I also really love the art style. I love the stop motion animation-esque nature of the characters, but I'm not sure if that's the right word. In any case, it just looks really fun.
Like no soundtrack this good. It's gonna be one hell.
So I don't know any of these people. And that's okay.
And the Cure. I love the Cure.
That's totally fine. I don't know any of them, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I'm here just to play the game and to vibe out because it looks really. I mean, it's just by the one dev that made The Artful Escape, which I adored. So instant, I'm playing this game. Another game that they showcased that I thought looked interesting was Ill. Now I thought this was kind of funny just because I saw the logo for the game, or like the title of the game, and it was like, it's a horror game. It has very Resident Evil 7 vibes, and I see Ill, and I'm like, these guys probably saw the logo for Resident Evil 8 and 7, or like, let's just remove all the letters except ILL. It's just like, okay. I mean, the title's fine. What's more interesting is the enemies. They're fucking freaky. Also, the horror factor in this game is kind of crazy. It's a lot of body horror. So there's a lot of dismembered things. The best way I can put it. Let me get straight to it here. The Munfish, these guys have been putting shit out. It's crazy. Team Cloud, interesting name. So yeah, see, that's fucking freaky. Don't like that. They're kind of caked up for no good reason, but that's fine. Just gonna make it less of a horror game for me. That's whatever. No, I'm kidding. It's disgusting. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying it for shits and giggles. This shit's fucking nasty, dude. It looks good though. Like the textures look really crisp. The lighting in the game looks really nice. It looks like a very heavy horror game. Kind of, you know, not too dissimilar to Resident Evil 7. Yeah, and the body horror in this game is insane. I think the closest we've had to this before is probably Scorn. A lot of body horror. It looks really interesting. Am I gonna play it? Maybe not, but it looks cool regardless. Now, the next game I am absolutely playing. As soon as I saw the setting, immediately I thought, let's fucking play. So these are by the same guys who made all the Yakuza games and what's the one game? Judgment. There was also the sequel to Judgment, which I forget now. But this is the part of the trailer that I said I'm gonna fucking play this game immediately. Look at this shit. I'm a sucker for Japanese shit. Weeaboo. Like big time, but that's okay. Look at that shit. Watashi wa in Japan. Like look at that. That looks crazy. Looks awesome. I love the setting. I love the vibe. I love the neon lights. The engine, I mean like the technical side of things, it does look a little bit dated, but it's fine. Because the setting is drawing me in. I love detective type shit. I love the Japanese. They're my favorite people. I love the Japanese. They're my favorite people. Like, everything about this I close to love. Yeah, looks sick. Look at that. Dumping that guy over into the fucking river. Hell yeah, I do the same. Well, I'd jump into the river myself, but... And then there's this shit. I don't know what this is about. He's got cool eyes. He's good looking, I'd say. Stranger Than Heaven. It looks really cool. I like the vibe. The music, crispy as hell. I'm a big fan of that kind of jazz type shit. I think it's really cool. And then of course the last one, which I think people were not ready for, they briefly teased it in Summer Game Fest before this actual video teaser, which I thought was interesting. I'm not too attached to the Resident Evil franchise. I would like to play through 7 and 8, obviously, before getting into 9. I don't know too much about what the hell is going on here. I don't know who this white-haired chick is. I don't know if she's related to the past 2 Resident Evil games, like 7 and 8, or if she's related to an older entry. Grace, I don't know who that is. Ashcroft?
My office.
Ashcroft sounds familiar.
Coming.
The run would hope.
Let me just... Yeah, so clearly there are some story beats here that I'm missing. Like, I just don't know what the hell is going on. But I'm sure the people who are attached to the franchise, they know what's going on. The character rendering, it's good. I mean, it's very RE Engine. It's very Capcom, which is good. Good character rendering. The hair looks really cool. Just turn my head there, trying to turn it around, but obviously not gonna work, but whatever. The gameplay aspect of it all looks interesting. I can't tell, because this part here implies that it's gonna be a little bit more open worldy. Initially, I thought this was going to be some sort of sequel to The Evil Within, like some spiritual successor to The Evil Within. So again, this implies more open worldy type shit. It's like, why would you show this? It's not going to be a part of the gameplay. I don't know, maybe that logic is flawed, but there are some other parts of it that made me think it was just going to be more narrow, like Resident Evil, like this. I thought it was going to be more like this, like Resident Evil 7. But clearly, you get to go out in some capacity. Not sure what exactly that capacity is. There it is, a Resident Evil 9 Requiem. People are obviously very excited for this. You can tell by the screaming. The only reason why I'd be screaming at a showcase like this is because Geoff just entered the stage. But that's fine. This is okay as well. Yeah, I mean, it looks really interesting. I mean, it's more Resident Evil. People love the shit out of Resident Evil. And it has a very... I mean, Resident Evil is a very captivating franchise, I think. Yeah, it looked cool. I really thought this was going to be like The Evil Within, the remake, remastered. So, reboot. Yeah, it looks good. These were the games that I thought were the most interesting. With my favorite one being Mixtapes, just because of Beethoven and Dinosaur and the game that they made previously. But outside of this, I think Resident Evil 9 looks really good. I think Stranger Than Heaven also looks really cool. And then, of course, Arc Raiders. Gonna be playing that. So, a lot of cool stuff. I can't wait for the Xbox Showcase and see what games they're gonna be showing. I'm excited for the Outer Worlds 2, so I can't wait for that. But anyway, that's gonna be that for this video. If you guys liked this type of stuff, I'm gonna be making more of this, hopefully. I want to be putting out more stuff like this because I do love games and everything about games. So if you guys like this type of stuff, like the video, subscribe, and you get more of this stuff for sure. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay up.